ads at record speeds.
Superloop's internet is so fast that it actually makes up for all the time you waste drowning in choices of what to watch tonight. Ooh, celebrity kettle swap. The girl who vomited gold. Oh, I know. I'm in love with my doorknob.
Refresh your internet. Superloop.
Finals. Look at this for a shot. Oh, that's a touch or two, I reckon. Wow, oh, that's a big-time drive. Oh, touch up to keep them alive. That is one almighty comeback. Could not have executed that any better. Oh, he threads the needle there, gets a touch up, but it all comes down to this. And he's just stolen it. This is just bowls of the highest quality.
Welcome everybody to the UBC Draft Night for 2024. 188 players, 24 teams. My name's Chris Green, joined by world champion Selena Goddard. Welcome, Selena.
Thank you very much for having me. Very excited to see what will happen here at the draft and who are the players selected to be a part of the UBC.
Yeah, so we've got 24 teams in the UBC, 1st to the 6th of December at Dandenong Club. There will be played over 6 days, 3 events, 2 days for each event. Over $280,000 in prize money. Before that, though, we need to see who the sides are going to be. Throughout tonight, there will be 4 teams who won't be mentioned as the draft goes because they've already pre-selected their players. And there'll be 1 team, the wildcard team. That's right at the end. That's very interesting because that's the players who don't get picked up. There's still a chance for them to be not just a part of the UBC, but a team captain. Then we'll have 3 rounds of the draft before that. Each of those rounds will be selected players, and there'll be different allotted teams based on how many pre-selected players each team has picked already. Selena, in the first round we'll have 19, and in the second round 14 teams, and the third and final round just 12 teams in the draft. Before that though, let's have a quick look at the 4 teams who have already pre-selected their players. By doing that, they've picked a different franchise model, so that's a different fee, and they get to select their 3 players pre-selected prior to the draft. Those 3 teams being Exodus, Moama Black, St John's Park Saints, and the Wirralur Gorillas. Let's have a quick look at those teams. Exodus, they've selected Aaron Sheriff, Matthew Bouse and Lee Schreiner. Moama Black have selected Alex Marshall, Ryan Burnett and Cass Millerick. St John's Park Saints have gone with Ben Twist, Joseph Clark and Brianna Smith. And the Wirralur Gorillas, the heavy-hitting Wirralur Gorillas, have gone with Corey Wedlock, Aaron Tees and Jeremy Henry.
And now to get to the teams which we are here for tonight. These are the teams that will be selecting drafted players. So first up we have Adelaide Heat, we have the Broadbeach Bulls, we have Bundoora, Golden State, a new franchise, the Melbourne Falcons, NCE Raptors, the North Queensland Aussie Coolroos, Team Phoenix, the Port Sorell Sharks, a new franchise as well, we have the Southern Stars. Superloop Challengers are back again. A new franchise once again is the Western Wolves. Then we have the Dandenong Club Orange, who will be drafting 2 players tonight, same as the Elmwood Park Saints, a new franchise from New Zealand. And then those that will be drafting 1 player tonight will be the Dandenong Club Blue, Deer Park Club Blue and Gold, the Flemken Colts and Moama Green.
Thanks, Selena. Okay, 19 teams. Head into the first round of the draft. Let's see who will be the first draftee of the 2024 UBC Draft.
All right, and the first team that we have is number 14, which is the Elmwood Park Saints.
Okay, so the first draftee this year, Kelvin Scott.
Hey, Calvin, awesome. And Calvin Scott will be joining Nick Cahill, and they'll be drafting another player.
Okay, very nice.
All right, next team. And we have number 16, which is Deer Park Club Blue. I feel like you might have some intel here, Chris.
Yes, Deer Park Club Blue are going with James Pearce. So Victorian representative and club champion here.
Awesome. All right, on to the next. And we have number 7, which is the North Queensland Aussie Cool Roos.
Well, no real surprises here. He's one of the most loved people in the UBC, and that's Big Damien McGee.
Awesome. It'll be great to see him back again.
Yes.
Next cab off the rank, we have number 5, which is the new franchise, Melbourne Falcons. And this one was exciting, right? Because they were choosing people that were mentioned in the Facebook post. So.
Absolutely, and they've got a big name here, Nathan Wilson.
All right, next team we have number 12, which is the Western Wolves.
Western Wolves have gone with David Ferguson, so a really good pick up there. Handy player to have as their team captain, really.
All right, coming out, this looks like, yep, number 1, Adelaide Heat.
Adelaide Heat have gone with Australian Jackaroo, Cody Packer. So it's good to see Cody in the UBC.
Absolutely. Is this his first time?
I believe so, yes.
How exciting.
Plenty of teams out there willing their number on.
And we're going in order at the moment, it looks like. Number 2, the Broadbeach Bulls.
Well, the Broadbeach Bulls, they'll be very happy with this pick. He was on a number of lists, and it's Sean Ingham.
The next number we have is number 9, which is the Port Sorell Sharks.
Port Sorell Sharks have gone with Cody Marshall. So Cody's represented the Sharks before, so a great pick up there once again.
All right, and we have number 17, Deer Park Club Gold. Oh, look at that. You're going to be a clean sweep, done and done for the night. Who is your final pick?
And we're very happy with this final pick, and it's Nathan Bush, so the club coach, former Victorian representative, and just all around one of the stars of the game.
And it is looking like number 15, we have Dandenong Club Blue.
Dandenong Club Blue. Let me have a quick look. Well, the reason I've had to have a quick look here is a couple of their picks have already gone. However, Harry Goodwin, welcome to the UBC. You'll be pulling on a Dandenong Blue jumper. Well done, Harry.
Oh, very good. Harry's not from Australia, is he? He's far from here, isn't he, over in the UK? It'll be awesome to see his talent over here.
Yeah.
All right, and we have number 3, which is Bundoora.
Yeah, Bundoora have gone with Benny Winther, so career best form at the moment, Benny. He's winning everything, so well done to Bundoora and well done to Benny.
And we are on number 4, which is Golden State.
Golden State, a team very close to your heart,
Yes.
obviously representing them last UBC.
Absolutely.
You might have to wait a couple more rounds though, Selena, because it's Dan the Man Lemez.
Yeah, awesome. And great to see Dan back again.
100%
And his
great
passion.
Yes.
All right, we have number 6, which is NCE Raptors.
Yeah, great to see the NCE Raptors in the UBC. And they're going to go with Ben MacArthur. So well done to Ben. NCE Raptors, first pick, Ben MacArthur.
And number lucky 13, we have Dandenong Club Orange. And this person will be joining Samantha Atkinson.
Dandenong Club Orange, this is a big pickup. Recently, the Australian Indoor Singles Champion. So Jack McShane is headed to the Dandenong Club Orange. Well done to Jack and well done to Dandenong. Lucky number 13.
Yep, great pickup there.
Not many to go.
No, we'll be getting close now. All right, we have number 19, which is Moama Green.
Moama Green, and their pick is Cameron Keenan. So he's a local at Moama, doing great things down there. So I don't think there would have been much thought going into that pick. A very good supportive of the Moama Green side.
Yeah, you can't hear many balls left in there. No. We are getting close. All right, number 11 is the Superloop Challengers.
Yeah, Superloop Challengers, a great supporter of the UBC and great partner as well. And they've selected Des Kenyon. So Des Can will be heading with the Superloop Challengers to Dandenong Club 1st to the 6th of December.
Brilliant. All right, next one out is number 10. We have the Southern Stars.
New franchise, and I just don't know how this player hasn't already been picked up. One of the most prolific UBC players we've had.
Yeah.
And it's Mr. Wayne Turley, OAM.
Oh, awesome. All right, we are on number 18, the Flemken Colts.
Flemken Colts have selected James Webster. So James has previously played for Flemken, so he'll know the franchise well, and it's great to see support there to pick a player who has played in the past.
Alrighty, and we have number 8, which is Team Phoenix.
Team Phoenix, once again going with one of the players who have starred for him in the past, and that's Nick Gosley. So well done to Team Phoenix there and to Nick. And that rounds out the first round of the draft.
Exciting.
Yeah, exciting. You're still in there.
Yeah, that's it. I'm sure feeling just like a lot of other people that have entered the draft. You'd love to see your name come out, but hey, if not, you have the wild card, right?
Exactly. And you've only got that one sheet of paper. I've got a heap here because I've got all the team lists, and had to do a little bit of crossing out here and there because there have been players who have been selected by certain sides and they've been on the list for other sides. Let's go through a couple of the standouts there. Wayne Turley, I mentioned. Yes. Turles, he's one of the most prolific players with the UBC. You speak of his success with Dandenong Club and with Moama.
Yes.
So a great pick up there for the Southern Stars. Young Jack McShane, Australian indoor singles champion. He's won a couple of other national titles, so a really good pick up there. Nathan Bush, picked up by the Deer Park Club. He's a former Golden Touch winner. Yep. Nathan Wilson, he's just a highlight reel. Attack, and that's what it's all about with the UBC, scoring all those points. So, look, I think they've done well to pick up players like that. Mm. Sean Ingham, he was another first-round draft pick, and he's the sort of glue in any of the sides. We've seen some really good performances with sides that have featured Sean Ingham, and it's purely just the work he does up front. He sets the platform and allows the skips to come through and convert. And then you look, someone close to your heart, Dan the Man. So you played with Dan with the Golden State at Warilla. Tell us a bit about Dan.
Yeah, Dan, I mean, if anyone can say who's a man with passion, and they would say it's Dan the Man. He, he loves the UBC, he supports the UBC, and most importantly, he supports bowls being on TV and that exposure that it can get. So, kudos to Dan for being back again, and really chuffed for him that he is playing in the UBC, and I'm excited to see how his team shapes out this year.
Yeah, awesome, Selena. And one other person with the passion, especially for the UBC and supporting bowls, is Damien McGee. He was no surprise to be pulled out. There's always words floating around, will he be selecting or will he not be selecting himself? So, look, I mean, if you're going to put a team in the UBC, why not pick yourself?
Absolutely. I mean, I think we all know who play bowls out there. If you can have a good team culture, team atmosphere, you end up doing quite well on the green. So when you have someone like Damon, you're always going to have a good time, right?
Absolutely. Well, let's head to the second round of the draft.
Awesome.
There's still plenty of names in there. So if you're watching along, hopefully it's you who's pulled out, and especially if it's your franchise, you'd love to be pulled out.
First team out in round 2, we have number 12, which is the Western Wolves.
Western Wolves, okay, they're building a nice little franchise here. Matthew Lucas is heading to the Western Wolves, and they'll be heading to Dandenong.
Good to see Matty in it.
Absolutely.
All right, second team out. It is number 7. We have the North Queensland Aussie Coolroos. Who's going to party with Damien?
Well, I don't think there's much surprise here either. Johnny Newell, so he's going to join up with Damo. They've got a lot of history, especially in the UBC, and performing well. So, look, that's a really good start-up for the Aussie Coolroos.
Yep.
Are you nervous?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure like a lot, right?
Yeah.
All right, the third team out is number 10. So we have the Southern Stars. So joining Wayne Turley, who will it be?
This is one lucky player, David Motu.
Nice. Oh, awesome. Oh, really glad to hear his name. He's a young Kiwi who's been doing really well over in New Zealand and really supports UBC, has played the previous events in New Zealand, so it will be awesome to see him on the big stage.
Absolutely. Plenty to learn from the Turles as well.
Absolutely. All right, we have number 2, which is the Broadbeach Bulls.
Okay, so Broadbeach Bulls going with local flavour once again, Jared Davies. So well done to Jared there. He'll be joining up with Sean Ingham.
Team number 14 is the Elmwood Park Saints, and now this would complete their team.
Okay, and what a way to complete your team. None other than the New Zealand legend, Gary Lawson. That's a good pick-up, Gazza.
Yeah, that is a great
for
pickup.
UBC too.
Yeah, Elmwood Park Saints, no surprise there.
All right, who is going to be next?
Okay, number 11 is the Superloop Challengers.
Yeah, Superloop have selected Darren Morrison. So, great player, Darren, all over the circuit and really solid results, very consistent results. So, he's going to be a great asset to any team. But Superloop Challengers have picked up Darren Morrison.
Well done. For our next team is team number 3, which is Bundoora.
And Bundoora have selected Luke Aiello. So, that's very good there for Luke and Bundoora. Pretty local player down here in Victoria.
Yep.
So look, I think a lot of these franchises which are club-based do sort of look firmly at their club players, which is great to see, putting them on the world stage
Absolutely.
as well. Absolutely.
And a bit of local knowledge in around Victoria doesn't hurt.
100%.
The next team out is looking like number 5, the Melbourne Falcons.
Melbourne Falcons have picked up Dean River. So how good's that? Dean's coming over here from Scotland to live.
Wow,
so,
awesome.
He's going to be enjoying his little stay, not just here in Deer Park and with the UBC, but with Melbourne Falcons.
Yeah, brilliant. What a welcome to the country. All right, next number out is number 1, the Adelaide Heat.
Adelaide Heat have picked up Chris Rosands. So a solid pick up there. Chris has done amazing things lately. Career best form at BPL. I mean, we've seen him in the BPL, so now we'll be seeing him in the UBC.
Brilliant. Next team coming out is Lucky 13 is Dandenong Club Orange, and this will complete their team as well.
So completing the lineup for Dandenong Club Orange is Aaron Betts. So well done to Aaron. Well done to Dandenong Club Orange. That'll complete the lineup. Not many to go for round 2.
No, not at all. All right, we're on number 9, the Port Sorell Sharks.
Okay, so Port Sorell Sharks have gone with Bailey Belchambers. So well done to Bailey. That's a great pick up there, and well done. Welcome to the UBC. Golden State is still sitting there.
They are.
Will they pick you up again? Or is someone else going to grab you?
Number 4, we have, speaking of, Golden State.
Okay, you might have to wait a little bit longer. Kyle Johannes, so I love that pick. I was fortunate enough to see a lot of Kyle playing through the junior ranks. Obviously his father Eric is one of the greats of the game, so but Kyle, he can put his own stamp on the game as well.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, we have number 8, which is Team Phoenix.
Team Phoenix, another one who has played and played very well in the UBC, none other than Mark Armstrong. So he's a great supporter of the UBC, so well done to Mark and Team Phoenix.
You can hear it getting quieter.
Oh yeah.
Not many to go.
Ball machine.
And it is number 6, which is the NCE Raptors.
Yeah, so rounding off round 2, the NCE Raptors have gone with Benny Hubber. So good pick there, Benny. You played a bit with Benny?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, local knowledge again. He'll be doing awesome out there on the greens.
So that finishes up with round 2. A number of solid picks there once again.
Yes.
Some teams have finished their lineup. Some teams still need to go to round 3. There's a number of players out there who have their fingers crossed. And look, even if they don't get picked up in round 3, there still is the wild card.
Absolutely.
And the beauty about the wild card is you can actually select your own team.
Exactly.
Obviously, the players have got to be in the draft. So you're probably thinking, if I do get the wild card, hopefully those players aren't picked up. But look, just to be involved in the UBC would be a great thing. And before we do head to round 3, let's hear from a couple of people who you might not see as much on camera. They're definitely behind the scenes, but they have a big impact on the UBC. And that's Rebecca and Edward Jelly.
Well, I'm here with the Jellies and Dr. Rebecca Jelly and Edward Jelly. And Rebecca, I'm going to start with you. You co-founded the Ultimate Bowls Championship, but one of the big things that's often spoken about with this tournament is the scoring system that's unique to UBC.
Yeah, absolutely. So our scoring system is very different in that the way that we allocate the different points at the conclusion of the end. And we had to develop some software in order to be able to accommodate that. And that's something that I've really enjoyed doing. And if you are following any of our events, you can actually track all of the bowls, all of the results in real time from our website. And also we collect all of these really interesting statistics on the players and the performances, and they're able to access those at any stage during the event, which is also something that's a little bit different.
Now, Edward, Rebecca is your older sister. What's your role? You are a director also at the Ultimate Bowls Championship. What's your role?
So I'm the technical director, and I deal with all the hardware behind the scoring, all the TV setup, and a lot of the logistics, because my background's project management, so it's sort of my thing a little bit.
Now, Rebecca, you're a champion bowler in your own right. How did you get into lawn bowls?
Yeah, champion's probably a big word to use there, but yes, I did play for quite a while. I'm happily retired now. Just no time at all, no spare time. I started when I was about 15 through high school. I had a knee injury which cut my hockey and soccer careers short, unfortunately, but jumped on lawn bowls, absolutely loved it, and played through university and then my early 20s.
And how important in your mind was it to create a tournament that was that fast, dynamic version of lawn bowls?
Yeah, so there's still a lot of people that believe that lawn bowls is just for older people, but it's not. I've got a lot of great friends, there's a lot of younger people that play, and so I thought having a format that is far more exciting to play, watch and be involved in would help bring more people that are young into the sport.
Now, Edward, you also have another full-time job, so you are one of the directors here, but what is it that you also do back home in Auckland?
So I'm a quantity surveyor for a construction company, and do a bit of project management and all of that on the side.
And Rebecca, same as you mentioned that you don't have much spare time, and that's because when you read your bio, you've got so many things under your belt. Just talk to us about, this is obviously your hobby. What is it that you do full-time?
Yeah, so I'm a research fellow at the University of Auckland in New Zealand, so I am a scientist essentially, doing some lecturing, so I lecture undergrad, postgraduate in chemistry and supervise students, lab research, that sort of stuff, so a bit of a geek and a nerd.
Well, Rebecca and Edward, thank you so much for your time today and all the best for a great tournament.
Thank you.
A great insight there from Rebecca and Edward. Thanks very much, guys, and not just for the interview, but for the effort that you do put into the UBC. Obviously, the viewers out there, you can have a little bit of insight there into what makes up the UBC and some of the great people behind the scenes. And look, you're very close to the Jellies, and geez, they put in a lot of work.
Oh, they do. And look, there is a big army behind the UBC. There are a lot of people that work tirelessly to make this happen. And so the fact that we get to see another event yet again, kudos to all those that are bringing this alive. It's super appreciated. And I'm sure all of those back home can't wait to see all the action.
Speaking of action, let's head into round 3, final round of the draft.
Final round, here we go. And the first team out, we have number 9, which is the Port Sorell Sharks.
Okay, they're going to finish their lineup with Amity Bickley. So that's great to see, supporting the females in the game. So well done to the Port Sorell Sharks, and congratulations, Amity.
Great to see you back again. All right, the next number out is number 11, is the Superloop Challengers.
Okay, Superloop Challengers, with their third and final pick, the journeyman, John Green. So welcome back to the UBC, Johnny Green, and well done to the Superloop Challengers.
Next number, we have number 5, which is the Melbourne Falcons.
Okay, the Melbourne Falcons. Finishing off their lineup here, and a true Melbourne flavour as well, Todd Trewarn. So well done to Toddy. Toddy plays out at Melton, doing great things. Promotion last year with Pennant, and now he's into the UBC with the Melbourne Falcons.
Okay, we have number 7, which is the North Queensland Aussie Kangaroos.
So joining Big Damo and Johnny Newell will be Ben Walsh. Well done to Ben. Handy little trio there.
It's exciting to see all the teams round out now.
Yeah. Still some spots. There's still some spots up for grabs for players in the draft.
All right, number 2 is the Broadbeach Bulls.
Continuing with their flavour of local players as well. And another female into the UBC, Bolivia Millerick. Well done, Bolivia.
Oh, welcome, Bolivia. All right, we have number 12, which is the Western Wolves.
Western Wolves, picking up a very handy Kiwi here. Sheldon Baggery Howley. Well done to Sheldon. Well done to the Western Wolves.
Yeah, well done. All right, this is looking like number 4. We have Golden State.
Golden State have selected Daniel Christie for their lineup there. So their third player, Daniel Christie. Well done to Daniel. Well done to the Golden State. Can't wait to see the Golden State again. So much
I know,
passion.
yep. All right, we have number 8, which is Team Phoenix.
Team Phoenix. Well, this name has been all over the UBC, and Brendan Wilson, well done. I think it was 500 tags.
Yeah,
So
and counting.
Brendan Wilson's joining Team Phoenix, but not just a heavy Facebook tagger, but a great player. So well done, Brendan.
I'm sure we'll be hearing champagne bottles pop open all the way from Queensland.
We're getting right down to it now.
Okay, we have number 1, the Adelaide Heat.
Adelaide Heat with their final selection. Mitch Sidebottom. Well done to Mitch. Adelaide Heat. He's done well there, Mitch. That's a really good pick-up there by Adelaide Heat too. Well done. Not many remain.
Not many. Okay, we're on number 3, Bundoora.
Bundoora selects Liam Turner. So once again going with tried and tested, proven player in the UBC, also a local.
Yep.
So well done to Liam and congratulations there, Bundoora. Just a couple to go.
Yep.
Who will be? Wonder who the final drafted will be.
Round them
Final
out.
2.
Here we go. We are on number 10, the Southern Stars.
The Southern Stars with the second last pick of the draft, but sometimes you save the best for last. Selena Goddard.
Oh, no way.
The Southern Stars.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
New franchise. Well done.
Oh, how exciting and quite fitting as well with the Southern Stars,
Yeah.
right? Bringing in the Australian Kiwi flavour there. So,
very nice.
Yeah. Oh, how exciting.
Hopefully I get picked up last then. Lucky last.
Lucky
for the
last.
2024 UBC draft.
The suspense is happening here. Okay. And we are on number 6, the NC Raptors.
So rounding out their side and also all the sides, before we get to the wildcards, of course, the NC Raptors have selected Brent Rayner. So well done to Brent. He'll be entering the UBC and he'll be pulling on an NC Raptors shirt. So, well, that's the
Welcome.
third and final round.
Yeah,
Still
wow.
a little bit to go with the wildcards, but look, I mean, it's exciting out there for the people who do get selected. There's still the opportunity for the wildcard. But Selena, you must be excited.
Oh, yeah, this has totally taken me by surprise. I mean, I did see the new franchises coming through and I really wasn't too sure who was behind them or, what the discussion could be. But, as a player who likes to get there out myself, always put yourself in the draft, right? Because you never really know, so...
Exactly right, 100%. You're a world champion as well, and you've tasted the UBC, obviously, at Warilla. So you're obviously going to be able to bring a little bit of experience to that side as well. But I think it's just the fun factor of being involved.
Absolutely. Oh, it is so good. And look, and if you're not involved this year round, or if you are in Victoria, definitely come down and have a look. But the beauty is that the UBC is here year after year, and so this is so exciting, right? To see these teams form.
Absolutely. And speaking about the UBC and year after year, we think of Warilla Gorillas. They've been involved right from the start. They've been a host club, and 2 players who have featured very heavily, Aaron Tees and Corey Wedlock, and we're going to hear from them right now.
Well, I'm here with Aaron and Corey from Gorillas, and both of you boys have got very impressive resumes when it comes to bowls. Aaron, let's start with you, and if you can just elaborate and tell the viewers, you have represented Australia in bowls, and talk to us about what that means and what you've achieved.
Yeah, look, obviously growing up as a kid, the goal's always put on the green and gold, represent your country, so done that just over 150 times now, luckily, and won a couple of good things, and yeah, that means well, like to tick off that goal's pretty important, pretty cool.
And Corey, you're also one of our country's top bowlers. What does it mean for you to represent the country?
Yeah, it's a childhood dream. Obviously, you always dream of playing for your country, and lucky to play close to 150 games too. So yeah, pretty fortunate. I was pretty happy just to play one, so yeah, pretty fortunate to play 150.
Now, Aaron, what is it that you like about the UBC format in comparison to traditional law bowls?
Oh, it's just really good fun. It's only 5 ends, so it's nice, short, fast. It's really good for like spectators. You're nearly always in it, like unless you drop a couple of old ends, you're 20-something behind and still have a chance. So it's pretty cool.
And Corey, what's the key to winning UBC?
I think obviously starting well, and obviously as many touches as you can, and put the opposition under the pump straight away. But it's just obviously always reach up to that jack, and you're not going to get a toucher with a short bowl, so stopping at them.
And for those watching at home, what is it that makes lawn bowls such a fantastic sport?
All the competitiveness, the people, they're great people. Everyone here, we all get on. It's fun to get away at these sort of events and catch up.
And Corey, do you want to tell us about how you first got started in lawn bowls?
I used to be pretty sporting background, but my dad played the game, so I went to the game about 8 years old at Bondi Bowling Club. Dad was a pretty strong competitor, he got me.
And Aaron, is that a similar story to you? Family were involved in the sport?
Yeah, both sides of family, mum and dad's side. I used to go down with dad a lot after school and go down and have a few roll-ups. That's basically how it started.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time today, and best of luck in the tournament.
Awesome. Thanks, Teasy. Thanks, Corey. It's great access we get to the players, and that's the
Absolutely.
one thing about the UBC. And speaking about players, people who haven't been drafted yet, they are waiting, and they're waiting for this, and it's the wild card. So please explain that to us.
Oh, the wild card is very special to UBC. So, look, a lot of us want to be playing in the UBC, but sometimes we might not get selected in the team. But the thing is we have the wild card out there, which means that all of those that have entered the draft, we will put all the numbers through that haven't been selected through a random number generator, and 3 names will get pulled out. And so the first name that comes out will be the team captain for event 1, second name for event 2, third name for event 3. And those team captains have 48 hours to select 2 people from the draft that are still remaining to complete their teams. So this is what we've been waiting for as well.
Yeah, this is very interesting, very fun. Oh, let's get it rolling then.
All right, first number, here we go, is 127.
Okay, so let me have a look first to make sure they've opted in. They have opted in. Number 127, Matty O'Brien from Moonee Valley. So well done to Matty, and I tell you what, he'll put together a really good side, I reckon.
Yeah, and he's a local as well, right? Yeah. So we'll be familiar with the surface.
100%.
Awesome, good to see it. All right, moving on to captain number 2 for event 2 is number 23.
23, very famous with Australian sports, number 23.
You would like to think as well, one of the first to enter the draft, right, and register.
Well, this gentleman is from New Zealand.
Oh.
Alan Blackman from Broadcast Bay. So there you go. So Alan will be team captain number 2.
Yeah, brilliant. Awesome to see it.
He'll be looking through the draft picks right now to see who he can and can't pick.
Awesome. All right, and rolling to captain number 3. Lucky last is 86.
Okay, number 86. Let me have a look here. 86 opted in. Another local here to the Melbourne area from Essendon, 86. Ryan Kearns. So well done to Ryan. So those 3 team captains are now going to quickly have a look at the draft, which they can find on our Facebook and see exactly all the names that are there. Maybe go through a pen and cross out who has been and hasn't been selected, and then get to work. 48 hours, not much time.
No, all right. Let's see who they choose, and look, we'll announce it on the Facebook as well once we know.
Well, that wraps up the draft night for 2024. Plenty of players selected, the 24 teams. A lot of exciting news there, Selena. There'll be a lot of excited people out there. None more so than the wildcard captains who now have the choice and have the opportunity to pick who their teammates are going to be. So time is ticking. But look, thanks for tuning in for tonight, and please do tune in once again the 1st to the 6th of December. If not, come and visit us at the Dandenong Club. Check our socials and website for further information. But thanks for tuning in. The UBC, fun, fast and fresh.
We're here tonight for the Event 2 finals. Look at this for a shot. Oh, that's a touch or two, I reckon. Wow, well, that's a big-time drive. Oh, touch up to keep them alive. That is one almighty comeback. Could not have executed that any better. Oh, he threads the needle there, gets a touch up, but it all comes down to this. And he's just stolen it. This is just bowls of the highest quality.